Good afternoon once again. My name is Ben Shiver. I'm the Cary Town Manager, and on behalf of the Western Wake Partners, the towns of Apex, Cary, and Morrisville, I'd like to formally welcome you to the Western Wake Regional Wastewater Management Facilities, and gorgeous facilities they are. If you have not had a chance to take a look at them before we begin the program here, a little bit earlier, I hope you'll do that after we finish our ceremony. You are standing in the midst of one of the most important public works projects in North Carolina, not just our area, but the entire state of North Carolina and probably the Southeast. A place that our staff of 19 has so lovingly dubbed the greatest place on earth. And rightfully so, for so many reasons. Joining me up here are the mayors from each participating municipality, as well as Wake County Manager Jim Hartman, each of whom will share their unique perspectives on this 12-year project in the making that completed construction on time and well under budget. One of the Western Wake key partners has always been the town of Apex. Not only on this project, but on many other projects the towns of Cary and Apex have cooperated on. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to the town of Apex Mayor, Mr. Bill Sutton.
I've known Ben a long time. When this project started, he was the assistant manager of Cary. He's moved right up, and we're glad. What this project means for Apex, one person says it's a game changer. It means we've got a future to grow and still manage the wastewater problem that we all have. This project's been a long time in coming. It's been over a decade, counting the planning, the design, and the construction, so that's a good while. Apex's share of the project is over $80 million, which at this time means an investment of $2,000 for every man, child, woman in the town. So that's a pretty big investment for us. But as we grow in the future, of course, that will go down per capita. And this facility will take us probably to our build-out of about 80,000 people, and that could occur within 15 years at the present rate we're growing. So this means a great deal to us, and we're pleased to be partners with the town of Cary as we are in the water treatment plant. That's been a very successful partnership for us, and they do a tremendous job of running these facilities. And so at this time, I'd like to introduce the Mayor of Cary, the Honorable Harold Weinbrecht.
Good afternoon and welcome to World Toilet Day. That's something I thought I'd never get to proclaim, but you can add that to the list. Okay. I'm Harold Weinbrecht, and I'm proud to be the mayor of Cary. And on behalf of my entire Cary Town Council, some of whom are here today, and 150,000 people that live in Cary, we want to congratulate everyone on this facility that's so vitally important, not only to Cary, but to our region. Over a decade ago, we joined Apex, Morrisville, and others in finding a solution to several issues that we needed to address. For one, we knew that Wake County was going to be growing fast, especially on this side of Wake County. And we were going to steadily increase the demand for services here. Additionally, the state said we had to follow the interbasin transfer rules, and that means you got to keep water on the right river basin, and Cary's divided by the Neuse River Basin and the Cape Fear River Basin, and we had to get all that we take out put back in the correct river basin. So there was a solution to this problem and the solution to the other problems, and that solution was to find a regional approach to wastewater services. Now that was a daunting task at the time, and I bet there's many project managers that were involved that would agree with me when I say we thought that some days that this is not going to happen. But it did happen, and it's success, and the success is more than we could have envisioned. It's a great day for Cary and for surrounding communities. Now, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to today, and it also took lots and lots of money. $300 million to get to this point, which came from businesses and families being served by the plant, but it did not come from the property taxes. You know, great things like this facility happen with solid planning, with hard work, talented people, and a little bit of luck. And there's one more element: partnerships. Partnerships were very important to making this happen. So I want to close by thanking our partners, Wake and Chatham County, the towns of Apex and Morrisville, the New Hill community, and a laundry list of state and federal government agencies and the private contractors. It's been a long road, but it's led us to success, and we would not be here today if it had not have been for the support of these partners. Let me say that again, it's worth repeating. We would not be here today if it wasn't for the support of our partners. And we are proud to have worked with our partners, and it's truly been a joint effort any way you slice it. This Western Wake Regional Wastewater Management Facilities is an excellent example of how all levels of the government can accomplish great things if we have a shared vision, commitment to our communities and to our county future. The town of Cary is honored to be the leading the operation efforts here, and we want you to know that we'll do everything we can to keep this a top-notch facility. And if you ever have any issues with this facility, don't hesitate to contact us. Now, 2006, unrelated to this project, the town of Cary and Morrisville united in utility service. Our governments were already planning this plant, and the addition of Morrisville to our future water services family felt like a natural fit. And in both instances, there was a guy involved in all of it, and that's Morrisville's Director of Development Services, Tim Goss. So at this time, I'd like to invite Tim up here so that he can give a few remarks on this facility. Tim?
Good afternoon, and thank you very much. It's a pleasure and an honor to join the staff and the elected officials of the Western Wake Partners here today. You know, it's a right and proper thing to do to stop and recognize the successful culmination of years of work, as has been mentioned. In a time known for contentiousness, this facility is a testament to cooperation among our three towns and the many other partnering agencies. In a time when public officials are often denigrated, it's a testament to dedication, time, and hard work by a lot of very smart and well-meaning people. In a time when governments are pressured to focus on cutting back, it's a testament to having courage to set a vision and being persistent to realize that vision. As you know, the town of Morrisville has merged its utilities service with Cary's in 2006, and that has proven to be a smart decision over time, as Morrisville residents and businesses have benefited over the past 8 years by the high quality of services provided by Cary. So what does the new Western Wake facility mean for Morrisville? It underwrites our future. This facility allows the town to grow to its full potential as a full partner in the Greater Triangle. I would like to take a moment to say how much I've appreciated working with the staffs of the town of Cary and Apex, as well as the many fine consultants who have guided us in this process. Thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to participate in this celebration, and a big thank you and congratulations on behalf of the town of Morrisville. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Wake County Manager, Mr. Jim Hartman. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. Being your relatively new county manager, I actually found this place today, but my GPS wasn't cooperating, so I do have to acknowledge thanks to Cary, who actually knew where it was. This is, as I researched a little bit about about this facility in the past, I just have to commend you all for creating a vision 12 or 14 years ago in order to erect this facility and get it into operation, because if it weren't here, you could think about what our growth patterns for the future would be looking like. So you stepped up to the responsibility and you created this, and I think it has put us in very good position for the future, especially in this part. It is also, as the mayor says, just a great example of how much partnerships are valued and how much we will need those in the future throughout the county. You know, we hit 1 million population this year. We are growing, we think, by 62 people a year, 22 being born into our community. So that's an elementary school classroom, right? Every day. The other 40 coming in dispersed throughout the community. But as we go towards the next million, which we think we will hit in the not too distant future, 40 years, we've got to prepare for that if we want to maintain the great quality of life that we have here today. And it is going to require things like this and people gathering together and creating these partnerships and weathering recessions and so forth, hopefully not, and to keep these things going for the future so that we can maintain the great community that we have here throughout this county and throughout this region. So I applaud all of you who stayed with us, who thought this up and who created it, and now we're going to have to replicate these partnerships and other matters of that are before us involving the important community infrastructure that we have a duty to put in place over the next number of decades. So this will serve as a great example for all of Wake County. Congratulations on what you've done.
Thanks to each of our speakers for sharing with us their perspectives from their communities, their municipalities, and from the county perspective on what this facility means to us. You know, the thing that I would add, there's so many people out here that I have seen that I've had the opportunity to work with on this project. And I also want to extend congratulations to every one of them that were involved. A very big thank you for everyone that were involved. For some of these folks, you know, we haven't seen in a little while. This has spanned over a period of 12 years or more, and some people have come in and gone out. Others have come in and gone. Some have stayed the whole time. And I just want to say thanks to everybody that was involved in this. There's so many faces out here that I see, all the municipalities, and of course our citizens and their input and their perspective on what we have accomplished for them. So we're very grateful for this day. It was a tough slog, but we've got it, it's up, and it's working. Water's what has drawn us all here today, and the innovative technologies behind us, as you can see everywhere, are what will keep Western Wake County an attractive, desirable destination for residents and businesses alike for decades to come. So at this time, we're going to do something a little bit different than a traditional ribbon cutting. I'm going to ask our speakers if they would join me to my right over here at this sink, I guess you'd call it. And we're going to do a little demonstration for you and show you just a little bit about what this plant will do, some of the purification. So gentlemen, if you would join me over here, and I'd like to also ask Tim Bailey, Assistant Town Manager, and Steve Brown, the Director of Water Resources for the town of Cary, to also come up and join us.
I'm not drinking that water, Ben. I told you that before.
That's not what he told me earlier. So what you'll see See how unclear, unclean colored this water is. You're going to see it go in here, come out here. So count of 3, dump it. 1, 2, 3. Voila! We'll be here about 1 more hour until the water gets all the way through. As the water continues to drain, let me end things today by once again thanking everyone for joining us. This is a very blustery and cold day, but we are so grateful for everyone turning out. And I think this underscores the importance of our project today, that we all recognize that. So I would like you to continue to enjoy yourselves here today. We have some refreshments under the tent. There's a slice of cake available as well as other refreshments. And our plant tours will resume shortly, and the last one will leave here at this spot at 4:30 this afternoon. Thank you once again, and have a good afternoon.